Manipulation and Dark Psychology. The ultimate guide to detect and defend yourself from dark psychology and manipulation secrets. Written by Will Conrad. Narrated by Will Conrad and Jessica Olsen. Copyright 2021. All rights reserved.
Breaking down this book. This book discusses manipulation theory by breaking down manipulation into tiny components, creating useful, concrete principles, and offering practical guidance about how to manipulate others. The first chapter of the book deals mainly with the introduction and explanation of concepts which later form the basis for the specific parts of the book. It is important to note that much of the knowledge in this book is general, because successful manipulation involves specific situations. This book will grant you the ability to build successful persuasion techniques, whatever your interest and circumstances, instead of advising you on what to do. This book also covers all areas relevant to the development and implementation of effective manipulation strategies, including analysis, cold reading, and body language. The book does not describe manipulation as something inherently wrong, given its negative connotations. Ethical issues related to manipulation are dealt with in a dedicated chapter. We use and abuse each other all the time in the real world. It almost seems that there is always someone waiting to take advantage of you at any turn. Within today's world, where the actual borders of the internet and various other inventions have been obliterated, you are at a much greater risk of being preyed on by other individuals. Not only are you preyed on by the people you interact with in the physical world, but there is also an additional threat in the form of cyber predators. Simply put, humans have become even more predatory than wild animals. Most people would prefer to believe the best of all the people they meet until they have proven otherwise. When you meet somebody new, do you think of them as a good person or a bad person? The chances are you want to believe that everyone has the same kind of heart as you do, that they are never going to do anything to hurt you or anyone else. If you go through life believing that everyone is as good as you are, assuming that you are indeed a good person, you are at a very high risk of being tricked and abused. Human beings are born with some inherent qualities that are critical to their survival. For example, an infant is born with the ability to cry in order to communicate to another human. This is because the child just needs an adult to attend to them, because they are too little to do anything for themselves. As such, an infant will cry when they need to be fed, cry when they need to sleep, cry when they need comfort, cry for just about anything. Nobody taught this child to cry. It is a survival tool that...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?